Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. This is Jessie here and I am finally ready to review the IL MAKIAGE foundation. I am really excited to review this. So this is going to be new for all of us and I wanted to go ahead and show you the packaging here. It's IL MAKIAGE New York box. When we open up, we have the how it works up on the top here, and looks like we got an instruction card in case you don't know how to put your foundation on. They got you. They got you. But the how it works got number 1, try the product, and it says these products are yours to try for 14 days starting on the day they were delivered. Number 2, love it or return it. Easy, straightforward. If you love them, keep them. If you shockingly don't, visit ilmakiage.com/return to download your return label and send back and return within 14 days of delivery. At the end of the trial, you'll be charged for the products you keep. So nice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull out our box inside of a box. We got a box inside of a box, and foundation inside of a box inside of a box. I like the packaging. It makes you feel like you're unraveling something nice and fancy, but the product itself, it's a little smaller than I thought, but you know, as long as it doesn't take a whole lot of product to move it around your face, I guess shouldn't be a problem. Flawless base foundation made in Italy. I have the color 035. This is a luminous foundation. I decided to go luminous instead of matte this time because if you have dry skin, you really shouldn't use matte foundation unless you use like an intense amount of moisture. You can get rid of that dryness, but I never seem to be able to. So I am switching, I think, in transition to switching mostly over to a luminous foundation instead of matte. So I did grab a couple of sponges. I've already dampened them. Yes, I have used this one fairly recently, but not a whole lot. And I also brought a different sponge. I really like the different textures in these 2 different sponges. This is like a felt fuzzy. I got a little aggressive with it, as you can see. But this one, I have also gotten rather aggressive with it. It hasn't broken at all. And this is just a really different, it's a different texture. They're fun to squeeze the 2 of them. I don't know. I've already got primer on. I went ahead and primed and got everything taken care of there. I have also got a foundation brush. We're gonna go ahead and do sponge on one side, brush on the other, and we'll kind of go from there and see what we like better, what I like better, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the felt sponge first. Just gonna put a little bit of product here on my hand. It says 2 pumps, I guess. I read 2 pumps somewhere. Maybe it was on this instruction card. Apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline. So we'll see if this 2 pumps here, 2 whole pumps, covers all of this mess. So we'll go in with a little bit of the sponge. And I don't really want to do my entire face in the camera, but I feel like last time when I did it in the mirror, it was extremely hard to see what I was doing because I'm so blind that it blocks. And I am gonna practice my contacts. I'm gonna practice wearing my contacts. So one of these days, I'm gonna be able to do this without having wonky eyes and having to get all crazy in the camera. I'm gonna go. All right. So far, I really like the finish. Ooh, look at that. I am, for the other bottom part of my face, gonna go in with the other sponge though, just to kind of see the 2 different textures. I don't think 2 pumps is gonna do my entire face. I think 3 probably. Oh, I don't know if this sponge is good for this. Lesson learned, guys. Felt sponge. Like the soft, felty ones are the better ones, obviously, because that one, I don't know, it was like soaking the product up. So this kind of sits more on top of the sponge, which seems to work better. So I'll go ahead and finish up this last half of the face here. I do like how it feels very, very moisturized. Like I don't feel dry. I can usually, when I'm wearing my matte foundation on my Smashbox, it's like I'm already dry at this point, and I am like flaking a little bit around my mouth where I tend to have the most issues with my dry skin. But this is, oh, so smooth. I'm gonna add one extra pump though, just because I used all of it up with my sponge. So we're gonna go in, try putting it directly on the skin. And see if that changes things up at all. I did have a little bit on the brush already from dabbing it on my, dabbing it out on my hand. I'm gonna use my compact from Gigi Gorgeous, the mirror on it, just to see it a little bit closer, because y'all can see everything and I can see nothing right now. Oh, okay. And then I feel like with the foundation brush, you do kind of have to build it up a little bit more. I do like the finish, I think, a little bit more with the sponge on this one. It feels really, really good, if we're being honest right now. I don't feel dried out at all. Oh, wow, yeah, that feels good. Now it does come with the instructions here. I'm gonna just read to you real quick what it says. Apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline. Number 2, blend out with a sponge or brush, which we did. It says not your fingers or not by hand. And then it wants us to wait 5 minutes for the foundation to set before checking the shade. I can do that. We'll give it a little fast forward here in a minute. Don't match to your neck or wrist. They're a different tone than your face. And then finish your face with concealer, brush, and bronzer. Wait for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you. One thing I am going to do towards the end of the video, I am going to throw a little bit of extra products on it, just because I want to see how other products I should say, sit on top of it. So I'm just going to check a highlighter, I'm going to check 2 highlighters. I'm going to check a liquid, and I'm going to check a powder highlighter, and then I'm going to check a blush and a bronzer, and see how all of those sit on top of this foundation. So we're going to give it 5 minutes like the instructions say. We've probably already given it 2 minutes just chit-chatting, so hang out and we'll be right back. Oh, good Lord. All right, you guys, it's been our 5 minutes. I'm going to take a look. I didn't really put a whole lot of it on my neck because I'm not really going anywhere. I don't want to waste the product. Oh, wow. It feels really light on the skin. And for the coverage you get, like, I'm digging it. I like it a lot, actually. It's not it covered almost everything. I feel like I could go in where I wasn't able to do a whole lot with the brush, and I have a little bit of a breakout here, just a little bit. I feel like I could go in with the sponge, because like I said, I used a brush over here, so I really didn't get as much coverage over here as I did over here with the sponge. Brush a little bit less coverage. I guess maybe if you're going for like a really light foundation type look, if you're going for a little bit more full coverage, I would probably go in with the sponge over here. But I'm gonna just blend a little bit more in, build it up a little bit more over here and see if it helps. Now we're gonna go ahead and do real quick what I said I was going to do earlier. We're gonna take a little bit of extra makeup and throw it on top of this and see how it lays down. So I'm gonna start really quick with a little bit of bronzer. GG Gorgeous bronzer, because it's great. And it came with the, you know, tool. So I'm gonna throw a little bit of bronzer over here. I like it. It's very, very smooth. The color is blending in nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a different shade of bronzer. I like to use a darker, and then I have a lighter. This is a duo, so I like how it has the lighter one. And I like to go in just add a little bit more, kind of like a different texture, different color mixed in with that color. It's nice. I like it. Oh yeah. Take a little bit of this Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party Dress. I really like the way that is sitting on top of there. I really, really do. And I'm gonna kind of just grab my blender that I did not use to put my foundation on with, and I'm just gonna kind of blend it all around. And lastly, like I said, we're gonna throw on some highlighter. We're gonna do some Ofra Madison Miller. I like this. I could have used the blush that was in this one, but I really, really like that Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. But this one comes with a highlight, 2 highlights, and a blush in the middle. And we're gonna go pick up some highlight, and this is gonna be the powder side. I'm gonna do the tip with this and the bridge with the liquid. And hit that Cupid's bow. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just blend it out. Make sure there's nothing built up. Finally, we're gonna use the Suva liquid drops. It says Suva liquid chrome illuminating drops. And just take it on the tip of my finger. So we're gonna give it a dot, a dot, a dot, a little bit on the bridge here. All right, and that was pretty much all of it that I had dished out. I feel like this stuff dries so fast though that if you don't put it directly on the beauty blender, it doesn't really do much. I have more luck with my fingers, to be honest. Just tap, tap, tapping away. But I'm gonna blend it around a little with the rest of the stuff. There we go. That's nice. Throw these glasses on and see the final look. Final review. I love this foundation. The makeup on top of it, I feel like the highlighters are pretty equal on top of it, I would say. I like it, y'all. It looks very nice. There you have it, guys. That is the IL Makiage foundation. I personally recommend it. I really like the test that you take to figure out your proper shade, and then they send it to you. You get to try it out. If you don't like it, send it back. I'm gonna keep mine. I don't see a reason to send it back. It feels so good on my skin. I have a problem with a lot of foundations feeling so thick and cakey. And this just, you get that really nice coverage. Like, it even covered most of my freckles. Like, there's very, very few freckles popping. So I'd say it's probably a medium to full coverage foundation. I say it's lightweight, it's not sticky. I am going to keep it on for the rest of the day, see if it transfers onto anything. I'll put my head down or something, chin in my hand here like a sweet little flying thinking, you know, and just see if I have any transfer. And if I have any transfer, I'll throw it in the description. I'll let you guys know. Finally, just want to let you guys know I am going to be doing one more video today. It's going to be an unboxing of my first BoxyCharm. This one was a first-time subscription, so it came with a gift. So we'll show you that as well, and then I'll go over the products with you. Some of the products I won't be able to try on until tonight when I take my makeup off and do my facial treatments. But I will try those on tonight. I'll try them out and review them for you, and I will let you know before I publish the video what I think of all the products in there. So till next time,